Now time for the meat and potatoes. Let's go ahead and click on create and edit menu, create and edit pages. Sorry if I close this door.
Oh, go ahead.
Interesting. So you notice we have 3 pages in there. All right, these are 3 pages you have control over. You do have those other ones that we saw in form, but I hide them because you can't edit them. And if you did, they wouldn't work anymore. So
now, is this okay? Because the only other one I have is Google and Contact Us. But if I had, like, say instead of products, I had a closet, garage, would all those be here?
yeah, you would create them here first.
Okay.
So the idea is you have pages, and then you have to link to those pages.
Okay.
But you can create pages that nobody ever sees, right? I have 4 or 5 pages on my website that I don't link to, so nobody knows they exist. And they're just kind of my test pages that I show people when I meet with them. You can create them, and by clicking that preview button next to it, you can see what it looks like, and you can tweak it until it's perfect, and then create a link to it.
Okay.
Which is, I believe, a good feature to have, right?
Okay.
So then, home.asp, excuse me, once again, .asp is that programming language. Home is the default homepage. So whatever you want to be your homepage needs to be in there. And so you need to always make sure you have it. If not, it'll just create this error on the page that says that page wasn't available.
Okay.
Which also, if you were to, let's say you had a link to the portfolio page, and then you renamed it to Our Work, right?
Okay.
You're going to have to update your menu links to link to Our Work instead of linking to portfolio. They don't automatically recognize when you renamed it. And the reason I did that is because maybe you want to create a new portfolio page. So you create a new portfolio page, and what you would do is you would rename the current one to portfolio_old, and then rename the new one to portfolio.asp. And that's how you'd switch them in and out.
Okay.
And you could do the same thing with your homepage. If you wanted to, if this month you wanted to feature garage organization, you could put your garage organizers as your homepage.
Okay.
And then next month you could put your closets in there, and the following month you could put your video on there.
Okay.
Something like that. So you can rotate through, and you can have all these dormant pages that nobody ever sees until you put them in place to link to them.
Okay. That's cool.
So let's go ahead and create a new page. So just click that link that says create new page. Pops open a box. What do you want to name it?
I don't know.
Garage organizers. Something like that, right?
Garage organizers.
Go ahead and click the create button. Now it says all spaces will be replaced with underscores.
Okay.
And it generates the page. Now we've got it. Now they always show up in alphabetical order on here,
Okay.
so you can find them easy. I had a client who decided she didn't like that, and so she wanted them all in the order she wanted, so she put a number in front of the name of every one of them.
Okay.
So you can do that if you wanted. Personally, I prefer alphabetical because then I can find them.
Okay.
So now you do have the option to edit, rename, delete, and preview. If you click preview, go ahead and click that. It might show up funny because there's nothing in it. It's actually a blank page. It's going to pop open a new window. Let's go ahead and maximize that so we can see the whole thing. So there's nothing in it, so that footer just slammed all the way to the top right below your menu.
Right.
So it's sitting there. So go ahead and close that window. But if you were creating a test page, that's how you would see it, is by clicking that preview.
Okay.
Delete will confirm. Rename just shows up here and says, what do you want to name it to? Okay. So go ahead and click edit. This is going to take us to our page editor. Now this is a third-party software that is free software. It's called TinyMCE, and it allows you to edit the page similar to Word. And I've just done a few tweaks to personalize it to our system to make it work good for us. Let's go ahead and make that a full screen, and it's just slowly loading. So now if you look, it's similar to Word, right? You got your save buttons, your print buttons, a couple of things. that way I hoped that it would be more familiar to people.
Mm-hmm.
So the first 2 lines are things that you might see in Word all the time. There's a few extras towards the right with the YouTube video and a couple others. And then the third line is pretty much straight HTML web page stuff.
Okay.